Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and unfortunately we're going to be taking a look at another one of these streamers in Japan, one of these IRL streamers going around and just making a complete fool out of himself. Now this has been a very popular sort of subgenre on websites like Kick, usually not Twitch because I think Twitch enforces their rules on this, shockingly, a little bit more, but over on like Kick and other platforms this shit is just basically a free go at it, right? And so unfortunately, there's been a lot of like streamers who go overseas to places like Korea and Japan. We've seen a lot of these streamers do shit like, well, Johnny Somali on the train being racist, talking about atomic bombs, and harassing people in public, just being weird, harassing women in public, just being completely odd, disrespecting the culture of the places that they go, disrespecting the people in the places that they go, breaking the law, just being fucking stupid, right? And it has blown up to be this like massive trendy thing for people with no talent online to do. Now you will notice you never see any streamers who have actual content to make doing this. The streamers who are good at video games or actually talk to their audience, or when they go do IRL streams, they're actually doing something like with an experience or something kind of productive, right? You never see them doing this type of shit. It's always just these absolute fucking idiots who they couldn't stream good if they wanted to, right? They can't get audiences any other way other than doing shit like this. Well, in this one, the streamer decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go into a public restroom, I'm gonna act like a complete fucking idiot, I'm gonna trash it and destroy the whole thing. And not only that, but he then films and harasses two different people who are just simply bystanders or whatever, trying to go to the bathroom, just normal everyday Japanese people. He's there fucking with them, harassing them, putting his hands on them while they got their dick out at the urinal. Just a whole lot of weird stuff going on here. Now, I did go ahead and blur certain areas of this video just to make sure that I wasn't giving any actual attention to the streamer here for what they did. For instance, I blocked out the watermark because I'll be damned if I'm sending my audience go interact with these streams and shit. You are not getting no free clout off of me, my man. So anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the disgusting, stupid shit here. So
take your fucking take your little bathroom shit, nigga. Take your little bathroom shit, you pussy. Bitch ass nigga. I'm tired of this nigga. I'm about to slap this nigga, bro. Straight up.
Alright, so within 20 seconds, you know, he's throwing shit at this guy. By the way, the dude at the urinal, he's not involved in the stream. He's just there trying to use the bathroom at the public restroom. He's not involved in any of this. He's just trying to do his own thing. And this guy's like fucking screaming at him, threatening to hit him, throwing soda cans at him and shit, telling him he has a little chin-chin, which is a little penis in Japanese, but just being an asshole, you know what I mean? Being ignorant. There's literally no reason for any of this to happen. This is barely even content, you know what I mean? This is like the lowest form of content you can actually make. Truth be told, man, I honestly think this might be below reaction content. Like, I remember back in the day, everybody was shitting on these react channels and everything. At least they're actually trying to make content, you know what I mean? People like this, they're just being fucking stupid. There is no content here. And the people who watch it, I can't even imagine. Like, you're actually wasting your fucking time. You're wasting your life, dumbing yourself down, becoming more and more fucking stupid, so you can watch idiots like this who don't deserve their audience act this way. I really don't understand any of this whole thing. There's no, like, I usually with content, I can get why it happens. Like, oh, the people like making this kind of video, or people like seeing ASMR content. You know what I mean? With this, there's just nothing happening at all where I'm like, wow, this is something I'd want to see a second time. Let me retune into this guy's streams. Let me go see what kind of content he's got coming next Wednesday. Now, I also want to go ahead and just say, it's kind of weird. I'm just gonna, like, it's weird, bro. You're in the bathroom with other men talking about how big their chin-chins are, okay? Not to be that guy or anything here, but you're gay, bro. Like, you're gay as shit for that. Like, no offense to the LGBTQIA XYZ plus community at this point, right? But I just wanted, like, you're gay for that. I mean, there's no other way around it. You're in the bathroom. This guy's trying to use the bathroom. He's trying to pull his shit out, right? And you're over here talking about his size. Why would any man care about that anyway? You're in the bathroom thinking about other men's dicks, but you're trying to make it out like you're the cool guy, right? You're the big, tough, fucking cool, savage guy. Look at me, I can throw shit at this guy and corner him in the bathroom and threaten to slap him. Okay, cool. Now, unfortunately, though, so this is not where it ends. It all continues from here, and it gets way worse. So
nigga, little chin chin ass nigga. Niggas got little chin chins. Shut up, bro. You got a little chin chin, bro. I got a big ass dick. I don't talk to little dick niggas. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Fuck, you're going to jail.
Bro, I'm about to turn off chat, bro. You guys are so SJW right now. He got big chin chin. You got little chin chin, Dan IRL. My man right here got big. You got little. No, dead ass Dan. I'm sorry. I know you're taking a piss right now.
all right, so this whole thing just is weird to me, man. Like, now he's actually filming them trying to go to the bathroom. It was one thing like just throwing shit and being weird, like that was already bad enough or whatever, but now they're like actually meet out at the urinal trying to use the bathroom. And this weird motherfucker is going up to him talking about, oh, you got big chin chin, buddy. This guy's got little chin chin. Over here putting his hand on his shoulder and shit. This is just weird, man. Once again, everything about this is just gay. And not only is it gay, but it is also fucking disgusting. Like, who in their right mind? First off, the fact of, okay, look, for me, I barely ever use public restrooms. They're usually fucking disgusting. Usually when you go in there, like you got a crackhead smoking in the fucking, you know, the toilet, or you've got like an insane guy screaming at the invisible rats under the sink. Something weird. Some fucking 14-year-old went in there and smeared shit on the walls. Something crazy. So I typically refuse to use a public bathroom. If I can hold it, I'm holding it until I can get home or back to the hotel, whatever, right? But he goes to the public bathroom. He then decides to start like meat judging all the other men in the bathroom, being weird and shit, trying to compare sizes or whatever. And then now he's putting his hands on complete strangers in a fucking bathroom. One of the most like filthy, disgusting, germ-infested environments you can possibly be in. So not only at this point are you being a nuisance and you're being weird, you're like meat watching other grown men at the urinal, just doing some like real weirdo oddball shit, but now you're being fucking disgusting on top of all of it, right? You're over here spreading germs and being nasty. I mean, nothing about this makes any sense to me. I would imagine nobody in their right mind would ever think like this is the right way to be behaving or to be doing things. And so it's funny because like I'm looking at the top right and there's this number that's constantly fluctuating. Now, I don't know if this is like the live viewers. I would imagine it is because of how often it is fluctuating here, but you'll notice he's only getting anywhere from like 90 to 110 live viewers. So I just want to go ahead and point this out because I really think it's important. We see these guys constantly do all this shit for attention, like they're doing this weird shit in Japan. They're being odd. They're acting like this is like great content. You know, they're acting like they're really going to make it big doing this. Now, this isn't a small amount of viewers, like a nobody, but at the same time, this is not enough viewers to be consistently making enough money to make this like worthwhile or whatever. Truth be told, I don't think there is an amount of money you could offer me below like $60 million for me to even want to behave this way in the first place. But the fact that this guy has like 100 fucking live viewers, 90 of them probably never donate or give him a single penny. They're just there watching to see if he gets his ass whooped or whatever. You're not even making good enough money to be behaving this way, bro. You're not even actually earning a living doing this. In fact, I would imagine with this low of a viewership, you're probably not even making enough money to actually afford to be in Japan doing all of this shit in the fucking first place. I really don't get it. None of this makes any sense. Now, what I think it is, personally, I think they've all seen like, oh, Johnny Somali, you know, he gets attention or whatever doing this. He also gets his ass whipped, but I digress. And I think they see that and they're like, oh, well, if I replicate that, maybe I can get big too. Maybe I can get a bunch of attention too. But the problem with this is not productive content that people should be getting big off of. This is literally borderline sexual harassment in a public bathroom in a polite culture and society that this guy is visiting. This guy doesn't live here. You know, he's not a part of everyday life here, but he's here disrespecting everybody, disrespecting their way of life, treating them like fucking idiots and animals inside of their own place, inside of their own society. I don't know, man. I don't like shit like that. I don't think that's cool. I don't appreciate people who travel internationally and disrespect the cultures of where they're at. Like me, for instance, if I go to Japan or I go anywhere, right? Like let's say tomorrow I go to Mexico. I'm trying my best to speak Spanish. I'm being polite to everybody. I'm eating, Mexican food. I'm dealing with Mexican culture. I'm being polite to the people that are there, right? Because not only is that the right thing to do, you go there and you respect respect people's cultures and vice versa. But also, you don't want the cartel to drag your fucking chopped up body through the desert, right? You fuck with the wrong person down there, you might end up mincemeat out in the middle of the fucking desert, right? So the same thing applies mostly in Japan. If I go to Japan, I'm being polite, I'm gonna try and speak Japanese, I'm gonna try and follow all the societal rules or whatever, not just because it's the right thing to do and that's how I was raised to behave by my parents, but also I don't want the Yakuza to dump my body in the fucking bay after they carve a fucking message in my forehead. So maybe, I don't know, you would think other people would think the same way, but they don't. People seem to think you just go into these countries, you go into other people's way of life or whatever, and you just fuck with them and treat them like idiots, man. That's not how that goes. Same thing here, like I live in America, and obviously there's international tourists here all the time. But my thing is, I want people to come to America and respect our culture. I want people to come to America and respect us and our way of life. Otherwise, why are you even in the fucking country? And it's the same thing anywhere else. I'm sure that's how Japanese people feel about this too. Why are you in their country disrespecting their way of life, their culture, their society, their people, when it's voluntary for you to be there in the fucking first place? And then it turns out the whole reason is just so you can go around fucking with people in the bathroom, being a complete weirdo, being a loser, frankly, so you can make $300 a month on the internet. It really isn't enough money for you to be acting all like this. Now, to wrap this whole thing up, at this point, man, I think the Japanese government has to step in and do something. Like, they got to start rounding these people up and arresting them when they're doing shit like this. They need to impose real fines or like jail time or something for these people. Fuck all that deportation shit too. Don't deport them back to where they're from. You make them sit in a Japanese jail for about 10 years or whatever. See how they like behaving like this all of a sudden when they can't stream their antics or whatever inside the Japanese prison. For some reason, I feel like if all of their wages from this shit were garnished in fines by the Japanese government and they had to sit in a fucking prison for the next 5 years and think it out, suddenly these guys wouldn't be so tough, you know what I mean? They wouldn't be so fucking quick to go around messing with people out in public and whatnot. And honestly, I'm thinking it's gonna get to that point because now it's not just like one dude doing it or whatever, right? Like a little small blip on the radar. Now it appears it's becoming like a trend. It's becoming an actual like genre of content for these idiots online to partake in, right? So at a certain point, they're gonna have to step in and like stop letting people into the country, stop letting streamers into the country, or like start arresting these motherfuckers en masse or something for doing this, because apparently whatever's going on now, these little slap on the wrists are trying to ignore it until they go away. It's not working. The problem is only getting worse, and it's really only a matter of time, man. One of these guys, they're gonna do this to the wrong person, and they're gonna, yeah, once again, they're gonna get found chopped the fuck up somewhere. They're gonna get killed on stream or something, and it's just not gonna go well, man. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubTheOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, pulling my chin out in the public bathroom and signing out.